history-making Safi Osborne was a high-class horse back in the day. Clearly he's in good form. Jasper Crone can't be ruled out, and his very best, but has a bit to maybe find. King Gold won a Group 1, the Maurice de Gries in France last year. Sight Success, I thought, didn't run too badly in the race 12 months ago. So there are other options. How do you see some of the others, Martin?
Yeah, Sight Success, fourth last year, wasn't beaten far, you know. A couple of poor runs twice in Hong Kong, but you can't rule him out. There's not many you can rule out. I've got to give a mention. Frankie Dettori in shot there. He's the hungriest jockey here today in more ways than one. 8 stone 5 he's doing. William Buick sits in the waiting room. Frankie's doing 8 stone 5. He really thinks this filly's got a chance. But
Charlie Appleby contacted him about 3 weeks ago.
Told him to stop eating.
Stop eating. Make sure you can do 8-5.
Well, you couldn't rule her out. She's a smart filly, and he obviously thinks it's worth getting down to the weight. But interestingly, Mikel Barcelona would have been offered the ride, but he chose to stick with Frosted Dawn. He's confident she'll see out the 6 furlongs. Will he go in a straight line from stall 1 and do what he did last time?
Yeah, I think a low draw's a good place to be, really. It has been at the Carnival all throughout this year, so I think she's pretty well berthed. So is California Spangle, and Pontos will take them along over on the far side. It should be fast and furious, you would have thought, and Wildman Jack's got the track record from a very long time ago. You remember him winning in 2020, 107.61.
Acrobatics before the race. Acrobatics coming up now in the Quoz Sprint.
Set to run. Line cleared. Starter hits the lever. We are underway. Frosted Dawn caught it well. Pontos pressing up there on the far side also. Then came California Spangle in the first few with Diligent Harry, and tracking them Bill Heil. Coming down the centre of the course here. Dania looking to go back to back here with Casa Creed, Sight Success. Emirati Anna, King Gold. Star of Mystery not too far away, and heading over onto the near side part of the course. Only one, and that is Jasper Crone racing on his lonesome, where it's Pontos at the 700 metres, who's out by 2 lengths. From next in running there was Frosted Dawn from California Spangle, who's got them in his sights. Then came next in running was Diligent Harry, who's close enough with Bill Heil. Emirati Anna, Frankie Dettori starting to weave a passage here through on the filly Star of Mystery. Then came Casa Creed. Jasper Crone over on the near side has got the disadvantage. Next was King Gold. Daniel well back with Sight Success. It's California Spangle who takes over. The Cantonese Bullet hits the front here from Diligent Harry. Star of Mystery in pursuit along with Bill Heil, but it's California Spangle and Brendan Abdallah. Star of Mystery's going to have one last crack at him, but it is Hong Kong in the Quoz. 3/4 of a length. Beats home Star of Mystery, who was brave. Sight Success is running the top 4 with Diligent Harry. Then came Bill Heil, Casa Creed, followed by Emirati Anna. Dania, not his day today. King Gold was next over. Jasper Crone. Unfortunately, the near side has been off all season, and that was on show there this evening. He's running the back few along with Pontos. And the last one home was Frosted Dawn.
California Spangle for Tony Cruz and Brenton Abdullah has strongly finished off down the centre of the track and has beaten Star of Mystery, who's run a blinder in second. But I think we've seen class will out, and that's what's happened today, Martin.
Absolutely.
Well, Tony Cruz is right. I mean, he's look at the winner. He's travelling on the front end. We're just passing the 4 furlong marker. That's half a mile to run, and they're kicking for home. Look how fast they've gone. You've got Pontes and Frost of Dawn on the lead on the far side. They start to fold. They've gone fast. The winner is a 7 furlong horse, and a classy one.
Yeah, and unofficially, the track record has come tumbling down. It's unofficial, we'll confirm it. 107.5 has broken Wildman Jack's record set here in 2020 in this particular race. We'll confirm that later.
I'm with Chester Liang, whose father was the owner of this horse, and sadly Mr. Liang passed away 6 months or so ago. This, Chester, a wonderful, wonderful tribute to your late father. Tell me how you and your family are feeling. Your horse has just broken, smashed the track record.
Really? Oh, didn't know that. We're all really happy, emotional. This was my father's favorite horse, so, you know, it really means a lot that he was able to come out here and performed really well. So yeah, we're all really pleased, really nervous, but we're happy he pulled through.
And tell me a little bit about your decision and Tony Cruz's decision to drop this horse to 1,200 meters today. He does so much of his racing in Hong Kong over a little bit further. Inspired.
Yeah. In the past, the horse, since my father's passing, hasn't been performing too well, so we weren't so confident coming to Dubai before his previous win. I believe it was the Queen's Jubilee Cup. So after he won, we felt more confident, and we decided that, this is the race to come. And Tony's, now that the horse is getting older, he feels that maybe the shorter distance is better for him. So, he proved right, and we're really happy that we're here.
And now he's strutted his stuff on the international stage and beaten some of the world's best sprinters. What would you like to do with him? Are there more travels in the offing, do you think?
Let's see. I think we want to go back to Hong Kong first, run a few more times, and hopefully give him some rest, and look forward to next season as well.
And not just for your family and for your late father, but also for Hong Kong. How do you feel about another victory here on World Cup night for a country that has got some wonderful horses at the moment?
I mean, we're all really honored to represent Hong Kong, and we hope everyone back at home feels happy with this win as well.
Chester, hopefully we will see you and these colours back many, many more times. Clearly the bug has well and truly bitten you as well.
Yes. We're really happy, so looking forward to coming back. Well, maybe. Let's see.
Definitely. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Poignant success for the family of Howard Liang Yum Xing. But Angus, the time, 107.5. How good is that?
Sensational, absolutely sensational. Wildman Jack's record set for 4 years ago in 2020, and has downed it easily by 0.11 of a second. California Spangle is the new record holder. There was no hiding place out there. This horse always prominent. Tremendous performance.
I think you could hear what it meant to the man on my right on board the winner, California Spangle, Brenton Abdullah. Just give us a feeling of that emotion as you cross the line.
It's pretty special. If you asked me 12 months ago would I be in Dubai on World Cup night representing Hong Kong and a horse like him, would have told you were dreaming, and I've been enjoying Hong Kong a lot, and I pulled up and, Frankie said well done, and like, I'm 33. I remember being a kid watching Frankie and on the world stage, and to now knock him off in a Group 1 on Dubai World Cup night, like, this is just things you dream of, and things that you don't think are possible from a little boy from Melbourne in Australia, and it's very special to do it for Tony and to represent Hong Kong. How good.
And I will say, I know he stays further, but I gather the track record's gone. He's rapid.
I just basically let him run to where he wanted to, and I just backed his ability. I knew he could sustain speed, and it's worked out well.
Brenton, you've won on Dubai World Cup night. Go and enjoy that moment.
Thank you.
Well, I don't need to tell you from his accent, you can tell that he's an Aussie. He's never ridden in Dubai before. He has been to Dubai, and he had stated how much he wanted to put himself on the world stage. He spoke about being in Hong Kong being quite a big opportunity, but this is another level up, and he has given this horse an outstanding ride today, Martin.
Yeah, he's kept it simple. He knows his horse. He knew the form. He sat in the right place. Really good ride, and you can see how much it means to him. I think that's his 14th Group 1 winner, and he's only a young lad with a bright future ahead of him, and he'll be a big celebrity back in Hong Kong now after that.
Yes, Hong Kong have won this race before. The likes of Amber Sky, etc., have enjoyed victory in this race, but this is another terrific performance. And we talk about different jurisdictions around the world, Angus, and what their strengths are. You say that in America, obviously, speed on dirt, etc. Europe, the middle distance horses on turf. Hong Kong, like Australia, are brilliant with their sprinters on the turf.
They're absolutely superb with them, Rishi. And one thing stands out for me as well about Hong Kong horses is that trainers are not frightened to switch trips with them. They're happy to give them a go from 5 furlongs to a mile. And this fella here, I mean, he's a Grade 1 horse at a mile, and he's now a Grade 1 horse at 6 furlongs. He's incredibly versatile, and trainers in Hong Kong, they are very happy to switch trips, more so than in other jurisdictions, I think. And this horse has vindicated the fact that they decided to bring him here. It was a bold move, but he has justified what they did, and he's a Grade 1 6 furlong winner.
And the trainer is someone who has had a rich history in the sport of horse racing, dating back to the likes of Triptyque, Golden Pheasant, even Bullish Luck and horses like that. A tremendous career in the sport.
He's a great trainer. He was a great jockey, and he looks like a superstar. He looks like a Hollywood star when you see him. You should see him in shot in a minute. He's a very clever man, as Angus alluded to. These horses in Hong Kong, they're used to being speedy out the gates, and they are strong and solid.
Well, let's catch up with Kirsten.
Okay, well, I'm with Clive Cox. Clive, unfortunately, didn't get the chocolates this time, but beaten by an incredible animal.
He's run an amazing race, and this is far superior to what he's been, the class of race he's in, and travelling all the way over here for a Group 1. I'm so proud of him. He's travelled great, he's trained great here, he's really loved it, and equipped himself admirably against a very high-class field, and you know, I'm thrilled to bits.
Did you expect him to perform this well?
Well, I really hoped he was. He was showing us a lot at home, and he had to take that step to prove it. I think with all the rain we're getting back in the UK, this is it was always a hopeful target, and you know, he's backed up our judgment, which is amazing. But most importantly, he's really happy and performed at the highest level, which is wonderful. Looking forward.
And what were your thoughts going through that race? Take us through it.
We knew we were drawn near the pace, which proved to be the case. But that said, Richard didn't feel that they went over hard, and he just moved through the race very sweetly, and you know, plenty of room, quite a lot of daylight, which didn't seem to matter. But I mean, you know, the winner's clearly very good, and I'm pleased that we picked up in the same sort of fashion, just couldn't quite get a hold of him.
I mean, it's a credit to him to be beaten by a horse like this, so well done.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
A lot for Clive Cox to be proud of after the run of Diligent Harry, but an outstanding performance from California Spangle, which we will analyse when we come back after the break.